Real-time strategy games are brutal. They demand your full attention. Every second, every decision, every resource matters. Get it wrong, and you're watching your base burn. Get it right? Pure satisfaction. Today we're counting down the 15 best RTS games on Steam right now. Let's get into it. Northgard doesn't want to kill you with enemy armies. It wants to kill you with winter. You're leading a Viking clan into an uncharted continent, fighting frostbite, famine, and mythical creatures just to survive. It's quietly addictive, endlessly updated, and genuinely unlike anything else in the genre. One gap in your wall, that's all it takes. They are billions, throws millions of infected at your fragile colony, and if even one gets through, it's over. The tension is absolutely relentless. Every turret placement, every patrol route, it all matters. This one will age you. Yes, it's old. Yes, it still slaps. Empire at War lets you fight across the entire Star Wars galaxy, commanding Star Destroyers in space, then dropping troops planetside. The modding community has kept this game alive for nearly 2 decades. Some legends simply refuse to die. What if an RTS and a 4X strategy game had a baby, and that baby was absolutely enormous? That's Sins of a Solar Empire 2. You're managing a galactic empire in real time. Diplomacy, economics, fleet battles, all simultaneously. It rewards patience and absolutely punishes recklessness. Forget building armies, build the wall. Stronghold is entirely about fortress construction, medieval economics, and watching your enemies shatter against your battlements. The definitive edition polishes the visuals while keeping the brutal, deeply satisfying castle gameplay completely intact. It's the ultimate RTS for people who love turtling. This is where so many of us fell in love with the genre. Command & Conquer Remastered brings back Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert in stunning quality, with every expansion included. It's cheesy, it's chaotic, it's brilliant. A piece of gaming history that still plays better than most modern releases. Free to play, endlessly deep, StarCraft II has defined competitive RTS gaming for over a decade. The campaign is genuinely outstanding. The 3 factions play completely differently, and the skill ceiling is almost mythical. Whether you're brand new or a veteran, this game will always have something to teach you. World War II tactics, but make it personal. Company of Heroes 3 forces you to think small. Cover, flanking, terrain, suppression, every squad matters. The dynamic campaign map adds a grand strategy layer that gives every battle real consequences. Divisive among longtime fans, but undeniably deep and rewarding. Imagine a battlefield where rat people fight literal demons while a vampire rides a dragon overhead. That's Tuesday in Total War, Warhammer III. The factions are wildly unique, the battle scale is enormous, and the campaign map is massive. This is RTS spectacle at its most gloriously unhinged. Dawn of War didn't just make a great Warhammer game, it changed the RTS genre entirely. Control points, squad mechanics, synchronized melee kills, all invented here. The 2025 Definitive Edition brought the engine up to date, and with massive mods like Unification, there's almost infinite content to explore. What if Age of Empires, but Mythology? Retold takes the beloved 2002 classic and rebuilds it beautifully. Greek heroes, Norse giants, Egyptian gods, and now a fully new Japanese civilization. The core gameplay loop remains intact, but everything feels fresh, modern, and incredibly satisfying to play in 2025. Age of Empires 4 doesn't try to replace its legendary predecessor, it stands alongside it. New civilizations, upgraded graphics, and a unique approach where each faction genuinely plays differently. The documentary-style historical footage between missions is a surprisingly wonderful touch. It's a love letter to history wrapped in strategy. A game released in 1999 that's still getting updates in 2026. Let that sink in. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition is the gold standard. Perfect balance, enormous depth, and a multiplayer scene that refuses to quit. If you haven't played it, you haven't truly played RTS gaming. Frostpunk 2 doesn't pit you against an enemy army, it pits you against human nature. You're managing a freezing colony where every political decision creates enemies, every resource runs out, and the cold never stops. The council voting system adds brilliant tension. It's brutal, emotional, and absolutely unforgettable. The RTS genre has been waiting for this one. Tempest Rising is a love letter to Command and Conquer. Tight missions, distinct factions, a thundering soundtrack by Frank Klepacki himself, but it earns its own identity entirely. Released in 2025 to overwhelming praise, this is the modern RTS reborn.